So this is a really short section. It's just really me mentioning right before we go to Rokfin only, guys. Section 3 is Robert Malone was suspended on Twitter. Dr. Robert Malone was suspended on Twitter, guys, and I'm going to do that right now because he basically was, pushing dissent on COVID, trying to say there are alternative medications, trying to say all these other things about, about the pandemic and how it was handled and all of that. And he's a doctor and he's a scientist and he is one of the most qualified people to speak on this. But, he's been suspended permanently. And I said suspending a doctor that is giving data, info, and debate on a topic affecting billions of people is proof that the narrative managers are afraid their story isn't sticking. And yes, it's absolutely authoritarian. Like, don't give me that whole Twitter is a private company. It's working in tandem with our government. And especially from those who think they're righteous but won't allow dissent. If you think you're telling the truth, why won't you allow the dissent? Why won't you allow dissent? Why are you, so afraid of having any discussion, any debate? And especially when it comes to science is ever changing. Science is about hypotheses. Science is about theory. Science is about figuring out what is what, because that's what it is. That's what it's about. It's not some religion you're just supposed to believe in. And so that's why this is alarming to me. It started when they could take down Donald Trump and others because they didn't like what he had to say. They didn't like their ideology. This is where we're at right now. They're taking down accounts left and right. Pasta was also suspended for a week on Twitter for talking about a certain medication that he's going to talk about in the next Rokfin only sections. Anything to say on that, fam, before we go to Rokfin only?
No, fam. It's just the fact that it's kind of crazy because I think 10 years ago, maybe around that time, the CIA or the deep state or the elites or whoever's out there knew that they could no longer have robust debate anymore, and they had to interject or, throw in cancel culture. And that's what we got right over here. How many people say all the time that Dr. Malone's a quack? He wasn't even the inventor of mRNA, and he just, wrote a paper on it, but yet he holds all the patents. You know what I'm saying? It's just so crazy that we're at this point. It's a shame that they're doing this to Dr. Malone. He's one of the good ones out there, and I just love to hear everything he has to say. So, I'm going to continue to follow him wherever I have to follow, whether it be on Rumble or another platform. But the guy knows what he's talking about. He has a lot to say. He had some great speeches in Hawaii when he was out there about 3 months ago. Yeah, fam, we just have to go. If they're going to keep doing this, we just got to follow people wherever they go. And there's other outlets, and we'll continue to go there because we won't be silenced.
Exactly. Just go to as many outlets as we can. If you're a content creator, if you're a journalist, independent, try to spread your wings to as many places because this is coming. It's only going to get worse from here. This is just the tip of the iceberg with everything that's happening.